fake vaccine cards. Simplest question, Mark, how easy and how much to get a fake vaccine card?
Yeah, hi, Leland. It's a good question. I mean, early in the pandemic, it was a little more difficult, meaning you need to have access to the dark net or the dark web and understand how to maneuver that to get access to these. But what we've seen just most recently this summer and where we are right now is that really having an account on social media platforms will give you access to some of these fake documents if you're in the right groups.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've gotten offers on Instagram. Are we talking $5 or $500? What's the price?
The current price actually has doubled just in the recent amount of days and weeks from $100 to $200 for a fake vaccination card. And most likely that's due to a lot of organizations or countries requiring proof of vaccination. So the demand and obviously the request for these cards has increased the price.
Chad, this sort of goes to a key issue. A good friend of mine, shall we say, had an excellent fake ID in college. It seems as though there'd be no way to check and verify whether a 3x5 piece of cardboard is fake.
Well, I think that's right. I think, everyone has their vaccination card at the moment, and whether that can be forged and the like, again, not on DHS law enforcement officers, whether you're at the checkpoint, whether you're at the border or the like, to really implement that. So it's going to be very difficult to enforce this vaccine mandate at the end of the day from a Homeland Security perspective, and having folks come into the country, going to be very, very difficult.
Mark, Checkpoint, Israeli company that's been at the forefront of cybersecurity really for decades now. Israel is also at the forefront of vaccine passports. Have either they or you guys are in concert together come up with a concept of how to stop the forgeries that you're reporting on?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just sort of pointed it out, right? Relying on a paper card is something that is easily faked, and that's why we're sort of in the situation that we are. When you have a central repository, either between countries or within a country itself, that can validate the credentials, validate the actual proof of vaccination, and then be able to deliver that in a way in which, let's say, a secure QR code or something to that nature, that's really when you solve the problem, right? And that's really where the direction we need to get to.
All right. 48% approve, 51% disapprove of President Biden's plan to mandate COVID-19 vaccines. Chad, I know you're in the private sector now. I can just imagine that there's a whole lot of contractors who just can't wait to provide the kind of software solutions that Mark there is talking about, right?
Well, I think that's right. I think if you go towards that vaccine mandate and you still rely on paper cards, or even you're going to an electronic system, that's going to be a whole cottage industry that's going to be created because of this. And federal government will spend money on it. And I just don't know that this is the right way to go at the end of the day.
Hey, gentlemen, appreciate it. Chad, Mark, always great to see you both. Thank you. Great conversation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Continue.